Bruce, do not touch those blinds. Bruce. Come here. Bean, move so he jumps down. Come in. You're in trouble right now. Come in. No, you got yourself in trouble. Be nice to the kitten. Be nice or get out. Do not have attitude with me. Enough with the attitude. You coming, Dusty? You coming, baby? Okay. We're back. Hopefully. The fuck? Anyway. I don't know where the BT went, but she is gone, I guess. Anyway, let's get back to it. Grab your Storykeeper's cup, grab a blanket, Sorry, it still has ice in it, and this is surprising. But grab your Storykeeper's cup, grab a blanket, grab a stuffy if you have one, grab a pet and snuggle up, because it's story time. Again. She chuckled, or she clicked her tongue at me like I was a dog and patted the sofa next to her. You look amazingly lonely, or agonizingly lonely. What is wrong with my brain? The fuck? Oh my god. The live stream disconnected, and for some reason that glitches out on both parts. So for me it keeps going, but for you guys it stops where it disconnected. But we're back. Her voice had a detached flatness I was used to hearing from the kids at my old school who spent too much time in New York City. Only I could tell this girl really meant it, because the boredom went past her voice into her eyes and the turned down corners of her mouth. Oh my god. Pop-Tart VR, I fucking love your profile picture. I can't see it probably, but it looks amazing. So. Sorry, the cat gave me a cute little face. She wore exactly what the rest of the female students wore. A green and black plaid skirt, white collared shirt, green cardigan, and black tights. But she seemed much older and wiser. Like a 25-year-old trapped in the body of a high school junior. Hi, welcome in. Yeah, it glitched. Okay, where was I? Her blunt cut black hair brushed her shoulders, and her glasses were cat-eyed with rhinestones at the corners. You're staring and it's creeping me out, she said. Just sit, please. I blinked, and then I sat. I'm Marine. I don't want to butcher the last name. Welcome to the Raindrop family. Beanie, what are you doing? Beanie? Hang on, the cat. Pretty. Stop getting into things. That's why you're never in here. Oh. Oh my god, the cat. I love that cat, but oh my god. I love all the cats, but oh my god. Okay, let's get back to the story. After I pop. Oh, fuck. I think I just cracked my spine, goddamn. Anyway. She nodded at the other kids to us. That's Cass, Kindy, Rami, and Alana. And you're Willa, right? Willa from Connecticut. I'm in your French class, second period. How do you like Longthorn? I sat primarily with my legs crossed at the ankles, lunch tray balanced in my lap. Seems alright so far. Well, it's only your first day. You'll discover the sordid truth soon enough. Go ahead and eat. I don't remember why she says this. Again, it's been a while since I've read this, but it's a good book. My appetite had vanished, but I started picking at my food anyway. Because I didn't what... Because I didn't what? Want. My mind is not minding. Didn't want Marine. Did I say Marine at first? I don't remember what I said. To think I was weird. Your father's Jonathan Walters, right? I practically spat out a bite of mashed up sweet potato fries. I did not need that visual. Stepfather. Okay, calm down. Keep your food in your mouth. She seemed amused. So your stepfather's Jonathan Walters, I guess. Now he's blushing. I mean, yes. Why do you ask? Because that's what people do when they meet other people. They ask questions about their lives and experiences. Oh, right. I guess 2 years of social isolation hadn't exactly honed my people skills. Yes, he's Jonathan Walters. What about you? Who are your parents? My dad's a producer, and my mom dabbles in everything lately. She's been talking about opening a dog rescue, except she's afraid of dogs. Marin. We're gonna go with Marin, because I just keep changing her name. Waved her hand nonchalantly. But you know, details. I tried to smile. What's your schedule like for the rest of the day? She asked. I pulled it up on my phone. Trig, English Lit, and Chemistry. Cool. She leaned back again. Have you met a lot of people? I said, you. Her laugh was loud, like she didn't care who heard her. But it was also pleasantly musical. Hey, you could do worse. Better no friends than the wrong friends. Take them for insurance. Or instance. Take them for instance. My brain is not braining. Hang on, I hear my Dusty. I'm back. Hi. Can I boop? Boop. Where was I? She pointed to the tables next to the window, where the sunlight made gold halos around a bunch of kids who were obviously popular. Effortless confidence radiated off of them. What, buddy? What? Are you hungry? Can you not? Oh, he can't find his food. Oh, can you not find your food? There you go. Oh, poor baby. Anyway. Moo, do not steal his food. Anyway. The pretty people, Moran said, with an exaggerated sigh. My brain is not braining. Even I can't deny that they're nice to look at. But talking to them is like being sucked inside a video of a cat playing the piano pointless. If you're into discussing what you wear to sorority, rush 2 years in advance. By all means, those are your people. I don't think I'm the sorority type. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Hi, welcome in. Yeah, my brain just shuts off when I do these. Fuck, that's so cold. That's really cold. Oh, goddamn, that hurt. Sorry, sensitive teeth run in my family. So ignore me for a minute. She nodded approvingly. Alright, let's get the rest out of the way. Over there are the football players. Our team is terrible, but they still get treated like minor gods. On the left, you have the Ivy League Army, who are just trying to get into the good East Coast school so they can leave this California hippy-dippy nonsense in the past. Over by the teacher's table, those are the trust fund kids. You see a $200,000 car in the parking lot. Guaranteed it's one of theirs. Like half their parents should technically be in jail for fraud, and I'm not even joking. To our right, we find the musicians, obsessed with local bands. Moran went on, her tone as dry as the desert. A couple of them play, but they're no good. Goddamn. Okay. Where was I? I nodded once the bell rang. The kids scattered. I knew they'd all look the same to me again. But there was something reassuring about having it all laid out in advance. Finally, you have the hackers, the slackers, and there's just no polite way to say this. I don't want to say this because I don't like this. Oh god. I don't want to say this. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I'm just gonna say the other kids. Because I don't want to say it. Ah, that would hurt my heart if I said that. The so-called other kids looked perfectly normal, and they seemed by far like the happiest people in the whole school. Moo, come here. Hang on, I have to kick the cat out. Do not meow at me. No. I don't... Okay. Really? You're gonna do this? I'm mad that you know this. Ugh, I'm back. She takes advantage of my shortness and I'm upset about it. I want to, but every time I go to reach for her, every time she's in trouble, she just ducks to where I can't reach her or goes up where I can't reach her. She's too smart for her own good and I hate it. And who are you guys? If I was only going to have one friend, I might as well know what I was getting into. We're the Hollywood kids, Marin said. With a shrug, our parents run studios, write million-dollar screenplays before breakfast, and direct blockbuster movies. I don't think it said what timeline this takes place in. Hence, you're belonging with us. I can't promise we're super nice or anything, but at least you'll never have to hear the word J-Gigs come out of our mouths. Okay. Hi, welcome in, girl. Yeah, there's only one giant in the house. That's annoying. Even in platforms, I'm still shorter than him. Sorry, I'm kind of salty about being short in this house. Because everything's up high. Because he puts everything up high. She doesn't need a bath. So she won't be put in water. She hasn't gotten dirty. That's a relief, I said. So it was no coincidence that she'd invited me to sit here. I didn't dwell on the thought. There was not much else to think about. I know it's a lot to take in, she said. Feel free to glaze over and ignore me for a while. My eyes traveled to a table next to the emergency exit where a guy sat alone with his laptop in front of him and a stack of notebooks on his side. He had a mop of light brown hair, hipistry plastic framed glasses, and a solemn focused look. I couldn't tell that he didn't belong to any of the groups. Or I could tell that he didn't belong to any of the groups. Marin had pointed out he was obvious to He was oblivious to everyone and everything around him. My brain is just not working, and it's kind of annoying. The cat's fine. She's not being tortured. What do you read? Like what genres or just like what book I'm reading? Because the book I'm reading is called Famous Last Words by... I don't know how to say her last name. But by Katie. And I've read it like 50 times, but it still confused me because there's some grammar mistakes, but that's okay. No! I'm not doing nothing to cat. She's a sweet kitty. All the cats in the house are sweet. Who's that? I asked. Oh, Marin said, arching a single eyebrow. Wyatt, steer clear. Why? She gave me a wry look. Or a wry glance. Sorry. If you want out there, jump down and just go to the door. I'll let you out. I'm not picking you up. I don't feel like getting my arm gashed, and I don't feel like breaking my arm to get you. You are not stuck. Stop acting like it. You're such a drama queen. She's the biggest drama queen in the goddamn house. You're not stuck. You jump down from there all the time. Okay. Do you want help? Okay, well. Have I given you a reason to doubt me? Just stay away from him. He'll thank me later. I stared at Wyatt a second longer. You couldn't call him cute. He was too serious for that. But there was something appealing about his well-defined jaw and the earnestness of his expression. Hang on, I'm gonna try and help this cat because she's just pacing at this point. Okay, well, she won't move, so. Yeah, she is a mean cat. Don't you look at him like that. This is his room, not yours. Sorry. Anyway. Alright, twist my arm, Marin said, leaning closer. So I assume you've already heard of the Hollywood killer? I nodded. Is it him? She laughed. But there was an uneasy note in her laughter. First semester of junior year, everyone at Longthorn has to do a big project. It's called the PRM, Personal Research Mission. Hang on, she finally jumped down. Give me 1 second. I love this cat. Oh my god. She's just being stubborn at this point. She gets it from her dad. But it will be nice. Sorry. No! The fuck? Personal research mission. It's like Longthorn's thing. They love to brag about it on the website. Anyway, Wyatt did his on the Hollywood killer. I glanced over at the bespectacled boy, rethinking his attractiveness. What about the killer? I asked, like trying to figure out who it was. Honestly, nobody knows what Wyatt's after. Marin's smile faltered. The assignment's been over since January, but he won't let it drop. He's not a detective or anything. Hi, Bean. So what difference could he possibly make? Apparently, he finds the whole thing fascinating, which draws your own conclusions. Hi, Beanty. Little Pines. Okay, bye, Bean. There she goes. Hi, welcome in. Momo! Hang on. This is his room, not yours. You want out? There's the door. Momo. Momo. Oh my god, cat. What are you yelling at me for? I didn't do anything to you. My god, kitty. Anyway. Weird, I said. I mean, yeah, I found the killings a little fascinating myself, but I wouldn't do a school project on them. Very weird. And with yesterday's new victim, it's like Santa Claus came last night. Maroon watched Wyatt warily. Let's just say he doesn't get invited to a lot of parties these days. What's he like? I asked. Is he nice at all, or just strange? Complicated question, she said, turning back to her lunch, a tiny bag of pretzels and a container of yogurt. If you're lucky, you'll never have to find out. Time skip, by the way, which I think I've said this before, but I love what they use for time skips. It's literally just a rose, and it's awesome. Chemistry was my last class of the day. Okay. The teacher, Mr. Hiller, was all about 90 years old, and he was faultlessly polite, there we go, calling all the students Miss and Mr. Miss Kresge, you'll need a lab partner, he said, glancing around the room. What are you doing? Sorry, the cat's being weird. There were 2 empty spots. One at a table near the front where a beautiful groomed blonde girl, one of the pretty people, sat staring at her notebook. She looked up and gave me a pointedly unwelcome smile. Right there in the back, Mr. Hiller said. Mr. Shepherd. Mr. Shepherd? Ah, yes. That would be Mr. Wyatt Shepherd. Of course, because that's how the universe and I roll these days. I carried my things to the back of the room and sat down next to him. He glanced up and his eyes settled on my Gucci backpack. Then they flashed back down to his laptop like there was nothing we needed to say to one another. Fine with me. As Mr. I almost said a wrong word. As Mr. Hiller lectured, I tried to keep my eyes from slipping shut in the sleepy afternoon warmth of the classroom. I couldn't afford to sleep now. I needed to save up my tiredness to concentrate the inevitable insomnia awaiting me at night. Especially as relaxing moonlit swims were no longer an option. I jerked upright after beginning to nod off and looked down at Wyatt's notebook to see if I'd missed anything. But what he was writing wasn't actually notes on chemistry. It was a list of names written in an impossibly precise print. A little off note, but I've fallen asleep in class before. And not fun, because the teachers don't wake you up. Well, at least my teachers did. They didn't wake anyone up. They just let the next class come in and just let them wake up on their own. My schools were weird. Anyway. Hey! Sorry. Before I could figure out what any of them meant, he saw me looking at the page and pulled the notebook toward himself. When the final bell rang, I stacked my stuff on half of the table and slipped it into my bag. I turned to Wyatt, thinking that since we were stuck together for the rest of the school year, it would be polite to at least say something. Have a good wrong. Not interested, he said. He swung his bag over his shoulder and walked away. And that, my beautiful, beautiful raindrops, is the end of chapter 4. What day is it? My brain's not working right now. Yeah. I will be back tomorrow with chapter 5. Please do tell me your thoughts and theories in the comments. I'm always in those comments, and I love hearing your thoughts and theories. But until then, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, my beautiful raindrops. Stay spooky, stay weird, stay dreaming, and don't let the man get bite.